24 years after a shocking murder in Seneca Falls, an accomplice in the case is seeking clemency from Governor Patterson. They're in for a strong fight from the victim's family. Jim Kenyon has more.
Donna Guerreri was 27 years old when she was murdered during an armed robbery in 1986 at this quick fill on the outskirts of the village of Seneca Falls. She left behind 2 children and an extended family, including her mother and sister, who will never forget Donna Guerreri or what happened to her that night.
She was just going to get extra money for Christmas, and that was supposed to be her last night to work.
For always, it would be before that day and after that day. It changed everything.
William Allen was convicted of the murder while his stepdaughter, then 17-year-old Holly Coomber, pleaded guilty to robbery and assault. It turns out that they were both involved in a similar murder at a gas station in Georgia prior to the killing in Seneca Falls.
It came out in court testimony that Donna Guerreri was pleading for her life just before she was murdered. She told William Allen that she was the mother of 2 young children, but he killed her nevertheless.
Allen is serving a life sentence for the murder in Georgia, but it's Holly Coomber who's causing this family so much grief. After serving 20 years for the Georgia murder, Coomber was transferred to New York to serve out a 12.5 to 25-year sentence for her role in Donna Guerreri's murder. Now, 4 years into that sentence, Coomber has applied to Governor David Patterson for clemency.
I then returned to New York.
Her supporters posted a recent documentary on the internet in which Coomber claims that she was a victim of a stepfather who sexually abused her and forced her to take part in both armed robberies.
To me, Bill was just all powerful, that he could do what he wanted to do. And if he wanted me dead, I would be dead. I think she's using that for an excuse. At the time, she was okay with everything that was going on in her life. She was a willing participant.
Donna said to her, please don't let him hurt me. I got 2 babies at home. And Alan went over and pushed Donna in the back room. And Holly Coomber says, well, I wanted to help her so bad, but I couldn't. But why couldn't she help her?
Donna Guerreri's family contacted State Senator Mike Nozzolio, who wrote an impassioned letter to Governor Patterson opposing clemency for Holly Coomber.
Whatever the circumstances in Holly Coomber's upbringing, whatever they are, they aren't a license to kill. They aren't a license to be involved in such a senseless act.
If Holly Coomber loses her clemency bid, her earliest release date would be in March of 2018.
And we've posted this story on our website with links that will allow you to show either your support or your opposition to clemency for Holly Coomber.
Well, the story of Holly Coomber is getting a lot of national attention, documentaries on even the We Network. What are her chances here for winning clemency?
Well, I contacted the governor's office. The spokesperson points out that the governor will be announcing those clemencies, who will grant clemency to later this month. But she points out that the clemency board already has 1,100 applications before it, most of them from illegal immigrants. So chances are it's kind of low at this point.
And he's not signing 1,100 clemencies, that's for sure.
I doubt it.
Yeah. Thank you, Jim.